Have you ever struggled lifting up a car battery and thought, why in the world is this thing so heavy? Well, you're not alone. Today we're going inside the heart of your car's electrical system to answer a surprisingly deep question. Why is a car battery so heavy? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's inside, what materials weigh the most, what the trade-offs are, and you'll walk away smarter about the very thing sitting under your hood. So buckle up, we're going on a heavy journey. If you're into cars, tech, or simply want to wow your friends with weird facts, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on notifications. Let's dive in. 1. The basic reality: most standard 12-volt automotive batteries use the lead-acid chemistry. That means heavy lead plates plus sulfuric acid electrolyte plus lots of supporting components. That's the first clue. Heavy materials equals heavy battery. One typical battery weighs somewhere between 30 to 50 pounds. Why that much? Let's unpack it. 2. What's inside? Cell structure and materials. Here's the part you'll like, or maybe groan at. Let's open up what's inside. A typical 12-volt battery has 6 cells in series, each around 2.1 volts nominal. Each cell contains alternating plates of lead, Pb, and lead dioxide, PbO2, submerged in a sulfuric acid, H2SO4 electrolyte. Lead is among the densest commonly used battery materials. That means a lot of mass in a small volume. And the electrolyte solution is also heavy. Acid plus water adds weight. So simply put, your car battery is heavy because it uses heavy materials, and it uses a lot of them. 3. Why use heavy materials? The trade-offs, you might ask. Why not use lighter materials? Good question. Here are the reasons. 1. High surge current capability. When you turn your car key, the starter motor demands a huge burst of current. Lead-acid batteries provide large current capacity. 2. Cost and reliability. Lead-acid is an established, relatively cheap, and robust technology. It's a proven workhorse. 3. Capacity versus weight. Thicker lead plates, more active material, more capacity, and faster discharge rate. In a lead-acid battery, thinner plates would reduce performance. 4. Vehicle packaging and lifetime constraints. For many automotive SLI, starting, lighting, ignition applications, the weight penalty is acceptable. The battery's weight is small relative to the entire vehicle. So yes, heavy materials are part of the answer, but there's more going on. 4. Capacity, weight, and energy density. Let's talk about how much energy you get for that heavy weight. The key concept: energy density. How much electrical energy you get per kilogram. Lead-acid batteries have relatively low energy density compared to newer chemistries. In other words, you carry more weight for less energy. For example, EV battery packs weigh hundreds of kilograms because they need a lot more energy storage. And remember, within lead-acid tech, the heavier the internal lead plates, and more of them, the better the performance, thus heavier cells. Hence, heavier battery equal to more capacity plus more ability to deliver power quickly. 5. Anatomy of weight. Breakdown of components. So where does the weight actually go? Roughly, lead grids and plates, active material, a big portion of the mass. The lead plates must have enough thickness to provide strength and longevity. Electrolyte, acid plus water, gives heavy liquid. And separators and internal cell structure. Plastic casing, terminals, hardware. In fact, according to one source, in a typical automotive-type lead-acid battery rated around 60 Ah, about 60% of the weight is lead or internal parts made of lead. So if you grip the battery and it feels hefty, that's because of all that lead. 6. Other factors and FAQs. Let's hit some of the most common why questions I see in comments. Why don't car manufacturers use lighter lithium batteries for normal cars? They do in some performance or specialty vehicles, but for standard SLI use, the cost, packaging, robustness, and infrastructure of lead-acid still make sense. Also, replacing the SLI battery with lighter tech may require broader changes. Will a heavier battery always mean better battery? Not necessarily. Weight is one indicator of more lead plates active material, but it must be matched to the vehicle's requirements and battery quality. A heavier but low-quality battery might still underperform. Does the heavy battery impact fuel economy? Yes, to a small degree. Every extra kilogram in the vehicle adds load on the engine. But in the context of the entire car mass, the standard car battery's weight is small. In EVs, the battery weight dominates. How is battery technology evolving? Newer chemistries like Li-ion, LFP, etc. offer higher energy density and lower weight, but often at higher cost or with different trade-offs. In smaller starter batteries, the difference is beginning to show. 7. Why heavy matters plus what you as a car owner should know. For you as a car owner, the fact that a battery is heavy has a few practical implications. When replacing the battery, check that the replacement has the required capacity, A, and cold cranking amps, CCA. A lighter weight budget battery may compromise capacity unless it uses premium materials. Proper mounting is essential. Because it's heavy, the battery must be secured correctly to avoid vibration, damage, or terminal loosening. Keep the battery condition good. A heavily sulfated or worn-out battery may weigh almost the same, but deliver much less performance. Recycling matters. The lead and acid are recycled in many places. Improper disposal is a hazard. 8. Summary and amp. Why so heavy? So here's your takeaway. Why is a car battery so heavy? Because it contains dense, heavy materials, lead plates plus acid electrolyte, that provide the very high burst current and reliable capacity needed for starting your engine. The heavier components and construction reflect performance and robustness priorities. While newer, lighter chemistries exist, for many vehicles, the trade-offs of cost, reliability, and infrastructure mean we're still using heavy lead-acid batteries today. If we could replace every starter battery with a lightweight, high-density alternative for the same cost and reliability, we probably would. But that's not quite yet. Understanding this gives you insight into your car's system and better decisions around maintenance and replacement. All right, if you found this breakdown useful, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss future videos where we'll dig into other automotive curiosities like why hybrid batteries are so massive, or how battery recycling really works. Share this video with a friend who's ever asked, why is this so heavy under the hood? Drop your questions or comments below. I read the comments and I'll reply. What battery topic do you want next? Thanks for watching it. I'll see you in the next one.